G'day, Peter here. I've grown up in Queensland and born in Queensland, and in Queensland we've got the Queensland nut, and before that it was called the bobbleberry from bauble, which is about 200 k's north of Sunshine Coast. But you'd more commonly know them as the macadamia nut. So when we started exporting them around the world, it wasn't probably considered appropriate to call them the Queensland nut anymore. And actually China grows as much as we do, I think, or just a bit less. But anyway, so I've got 5 macadamia nut trees in my backyard here, and if you look around as we go back down, you'll see the macadamia nut trees here are all nice and green, but the grass is all crunchy dry at the moment. So even though there's not much water around, these trees have got deep roots and they really thrive in the Australian environment. So anyway, but the hardest bit about macadamia nuts is actually getting them out of the nut, out of the shell. So we'll go down. I've actually made some macadamia nut crackers, and right from a kid, you know, you get a hammer on a bit of wood. We'll show you doing that, and I'm going to review some macadamia nut crackers that other people have made, and also an idea that I had for one that is a bit more suitable for different sized macadamia nuts, because on the trees they're not graded, so you get big ones, you get small ones, and so I couldn't find a good macadamia nut cracker that suited all of that, so I built my own, and you can actually find mine on Amazon. So if you like the review, we're going to do an unboxing of about 5 different crackers, and then if you like that, we'll be able to tell the difference. So anyway, so these are the nuts. I've got some here that I've put out before, and this is how we used to do it when we were kids. You know, like a lot of yards in Queensland have got macadamia nut trees, and you put them on a bit of timber and you try and crack it open, and they fly everywhere, and you try and get the kernel out. And try not to break your fingers trying it. So that's, if you've got it on timber, it can sometimes be better, but as you can see, that's, still works though. Get macadamia nuts out. These are nice. Anyway, these ones, I think I've got a bigger hammer than most people have, but if you're using a rock or something, they're really difficult to whack them and get them out. But if you're trying to get a feed, you've got to hit them just right, and that not to smash them to death, and also get them out. That one's not much good actually. Okay, bit of practice. So yes, you can open them like that on a bit of timber. The bit of timber helps to stop them flying everywhere. And then that's your nut there, right? So and they're very, very nice. So well worth the effort. But there's lots of commercial nut crackers. So let's come and see some. Oh. Now, it's actually Father's Day today, so my 16-year-old son decided that Dad should have a Ferrari, so that's the Ferrari. And my other son bought Dad 2 blocks of chocolate. That was on Monday. Father's Day's on Sunday. So Dad got 1 block. But anyway, say hi.
Hi. Hi. Hey. There.
Anyway, so now, I was at the markets one day and I saw this Nutcracker, and I thought, that's got to be good. That's got to have so much leverage to break macadamia nuts and crack them. And so I bought that one, and of course I put it in there, and I actually bent. Oh, there we go. Hang on, it worked. There you go. So you know, but that's really hard work. I don't recommend the Crocodile. I don't know where you buy the Crocodile anyway. But now, this is Cracker Mac, right? Little plastic one with a kangaroo on top. It's very pretty. I think these were about $9.95. I actually bought this from Nutworks. So Nutworks in Sunshine Coast, Yandina, opposite the ginger factory, has supplied all the macadamia nuts. And so, but I bought this from there. And apparently, like, you put the nut in here. Oops, let me take that off. Put the nut in there, and then you wind it down to crack your nut. So there you go, that works, doesn't it? Then you unwind it, chuck your nut out. There you go. Alright, so Cracker Mac. So that's one. Put that over there. There you go. Eli, can you take care of that for me?
Yep.
Now, this is actually what do they call this one? It's actually just says Nutcracker on it, but now let me get the instructions out. This one here claims to crack other different nuts, which is good, and I know it does. And it looks pretty. Let me open this up. Can you grab me a knife, Eli? Oh, there we go. Figured it out. Alright. So, this is similar in design to the one that I've got. But just maybe, you know, a little bit different. The main difference, so the one that I designed is this, the Maccawakka, right? And I don't know what they call this one. I don't know whether it's a nut buster or something like that, and it doesn't actually say on it. Maybe it says it in the manual. This little manual here. The Nutcracker Man, Queensland Nut Buster. Okay, so I think it's the Nut Buster. But anyway, so the difference is, so you put your nut in there, and then you crack them and pop them out. So that, I'm getting to eat lots of nut. So that works, and it's actually quite quick. You can put it on the table like that, crack them, pop them out. So those are for sale at Nutworks. Those ones there are $49.90. And you know, because it's similar in design to mine, I can't say that anything bad about it. The only thing is that it's not adjustable for different size nuts like mine. Now, this here is the most expensive nutcracker. This is TJ's Nutcracker, and just zoom in on that, mate, so we can get a shot of that jaw working. So, but this one here, you've actually got to put your nut in the jaw, and then with a handle, crack the nut, right? And that works well. But time-wise, you've got to pick up another nut, crack the handle. Sometimes they don't crack all the way through, and that's with all the nutcrackers. You've got to have another crack at it, so to speak. I like the fact that this catches your leftovers, but of course, if you crack another nuts, you can put them on a baking tray or something to catch the leftovers. So that one works quite well, but I imagine we're going to do a time test between all of them and see how long it takes to crack a bunch of nuts with all of them. But that's that one. And this is Australian made nut cracker. This is the Mac Cracker, Aussie Mac Cracker. Yep. So I'll open this one up. So I'll get this out of the box. There you go. So that's a steel version of the other one, the Cracker Mac over there. But the same idea, you screw the handle in, right, put your nut in. But I think that these represent lots of time trying to get your nut, because every nut's a different size, trying to get your nut the right adjustment. And then you've got to screw it in to crack your nut, and then unscrew it, drop your nut out. Okay, so that's that. And that one there, I think is $24.95 or that, about $25. Still, it cracks the nuts, it works well. But I think it'll take a long time to get a feed of nuts with that one. Now mine, this is the Maccawakka. I think this is a really good design because I can crack the nuts like that, but just press them out, and it's on a spring on the button, so you just put them on, crack them out. That one didn't crack straight away. But the good thing is with this one is occasionally you get very, very small nuts, and if you get a very small nut, sometimes with the other designs your Nutcracker won't do the smaller nut, but with this one you can wind the thread in to do very small nuts, right, and wind it out to do very large nuts like your walnuts or that. And I mean, it'll crack all kinds of nuts, but so that's that. I'll pop them out. And if you crack these into a bowl of water, the kernels will float out, and so it makes it easy to crack the nuts and eat them. So that's that. So you can buy those on Maccawakka.com. That's my Nutcracker. Adjustable for different nut sizes, for walnuts or for macadamia nuts, and it's got some other benefits. So this hole here, you can actually get your nuts and put them in the hole. So if you wanted cracked nuts, crushed nuts, just chuck them in there, and then mash them up like that, and then you've got crushed nuts, you know. So if you're making something, that makes it easy for that too. So anyway, and there's one more trick to my Maccawakka. If you come over here to the bar, you've got to love beer with your nuts. So my Maccawakka, if you want to open your beer, just put it under there, and look at that, opens the beer bottle without damaging the cap. So you know, some people who want to keep the memorabilia caps and things, that's handy. Yeah, that's good too. Father's Day. So anyway, and if you want to put your cap back on, because you haven't damaged the cap very much, you can just put it on like that, but it's so tight you can't press it on. So you can actually turn this upside down, put that on there, and just give it a tap, and it goes back on. So that's an advantage with the Maccawakka, and it looks nice sitting on the bar like that. So if you want to buy one of those, Amazon Australia, Amazon America, I'll be selling them around the world. So just keep an eye out for the Maccawakka. And cheers. I'm going to get back to my Father's Day.